topics: poultry meat growth, actual forecast, opportunities for processed chicken meat, and key initiative to increase the processed chicken meat in India. And finally, concluding remark on the presentation. If you see the Indian poultry growth, poultry growth is around 7 to 8% CAGR from last few years. During the COVID pandemic 19 in 2020-21, there is a heavily impact on the industry, and there is more impact on the sales in the food service and traditional market, which is a major traditional market in the India. But Indian poultry industry has shown good resilience and bounced back to its original growth. Bank has estimated around 5 to 6% year-on-year growth for next 5 years, and our industry is estimating around 7 to 8% year-on-year growth. If you see the per capita consumption of the chicken meat in India, we have around 4.8 to 5 kg chicken meat consumption, which is very low compared with neighboring countries. World average having around 17 kg chicken meat consumption. If you compare with developed countries, again they are taking more chicken products, so they are having 50 to 60 kg per capita consumption. So there are a lot of room to increase the chicken meat consumption, and processing is one of the key element where we can increase the chicken meat consumption. Countries with higher income like Thailand, Malaysia, they can face some slower growth, and these countries are more focused on the their value creation instead of volume growth. For India, it will take some time to come to that stage, because in India, most of the birds are processed in the wet market, and we are contributing around 90% share in the region. You can see this, our wet market condition. This is one of the main reason where we are lacking in our per capita consumption. Because in India, our consumer also more prefer fresh feed. They want to select the bird. They want to go to slaughter mandi. They want to select birds, and they feel that this is good hygienic chicken. So here we have to take a lot of efforts to come from this unhygienic slaughter. We have to create more awareness in the wet market, so that it will give a positive impact for the poultry industry. And once we go for the processing, it will be helpful for the consumer perception. If you see the first photo, so in open market, birds are handling very poor, and they don't have follow any standard practice, so that it will be damaging more the body parts. Once this product enter into the home, then consumers start to find out what is root cause of this problem, and most of the times he correlate this problem with the disease and chances of misunderstanding. So it is very important to create a positive impact on the product, and if this product comes to home, then most of the family will be try to avoid the purchase of the chicken in the market. So we have to create the positive impact about the product quality through the processing. So it's important to take the chicken from processed market. We have to give more awareness about the processed chicken. So there are, there is increasing demand of chicken meat, and we have a lot of chicken opportunities. Due to the rapid expansion of population growth, there is more demand for poultry protein, and there is increasing income also. There is no barrier for the chicken meat, like in beef or pork. There are a lot of barrier for religious, and it's a very affordability near to our home and widespread. It is one of the reason. Again, there is a very good growth of food sector in India, which can support to increase the chicken meat consumption. And there is continuous changing in dietary preference also. So people are more focusing on the protein. So if you check the protein source, chicken is a very cheapest source of the protein. So processed chickens are mainly sold in the Horeca market, QSR, e-commerce, retail and modern supermarket. And it is going to institutional market also, like institutional customers buying processed chicken, they are processing and giving to the branding product, and they are making their own product also. In institutional, there is a very good requirement from Indian Army and Navy also. In recent years, distributor and trading customer also created very good poultry supply chain to serve to the Horeca market. And we have good market for export. For that, we have to work more from the federation. If you see the modern distribution growth channel in India, every sector there is a very good growth in the modern area during COVID pandemic, and it is going to increase year on year. Development of modern retail, food service, and the online distribution, creating more awareness about health and safety. And growth of this category, if you see in India, is very fast. Online food distribution is year on year growth is 49%. Secondly, the burger and chicken fast food also growing very fast due to easiness and preference of the customer. This distribution also changes in industries in terms of supply chain. So they are expecting supply chain has to come forward to create the more value addition products and make a proper cold chain of the product. We need then customer relationship in terms of the retail and the food service sectors, and marketing through retail and online sector. The growth of food sector is very fast, and there is a CAGR growth around 8.1% during the period of 2024-28. And organized food service sector always prefer processed chicken meat throughout the year. But unorganized sector, they will see the bird price. They are more dependent on the wet market, and when there is a low price, they will shift to the wet market. When higher price is there, they will buy from the processed market. So we have to more focus on the organized sector, and this organized sector is growing from 4 to 53% in 2028. So it is very good indication for the increase of chicken meat consumption in India. In the organized sector, casual dining restaurant is segment is growing very fast with 48% market share, followed by quick service restaurant. Chicken meat is a main menu in the QSR, and all Western QSR present in India, and QSR has witnessed high sale value around 43.2% in the 2017 to 2022, and it is expected to grow more around 8.7% in coming next 4 years. Pizza is projected to be fastest growing with 11.2% percentage on CAGR for next 4 years. And this pizza market is dominated by Domino's and Pizza Hut, and which if we together take their account, they are leading around 70% of the share. And this QSR is mainly driven by the meat cuisines, then bakeries, and followed by the burgers. That processed chicken meat requirement of 5 leading QSR only around 65,000 metric ton per annum. And these QAs are having expecting more demanding standard requirements. So they are having more standard for quality and safety. So we have to go to their screening test. So they are come to the processing plant, farms, they will audit and pass in the audit. Then only we are able to supply the chicken meat. So ultimately it will be helping to improve our standard in India. Coming to e-commerce, you know, the e-commerce is having very fast growth due to internet user, smartphone penetration coupled with rising income, which is assisted to grow Indian industry very fast in e-commerce. And chicken meat sale in e-commerce is around 25% growth year on year. So it is mainly due to the consumer preference for home delivery within short time, quality of the product, packaging, and this e-commerce customer is offering multiple product at one time. So customer can be give a preference as per their requirement. And a few integrator also has started to brand their on the e-commerce sectors like Venky's, Sneha, Nandu's Chicken. So a lot of integrator also coming with चलेगा sir. So there are more requirement for the e-commerce. And if you see the poultry product sales of the leading five e-commerce players, so it is around 36,000 metric ton per annum. So इसमें मेनली जो अभी है लीशियस है, फ्रेश टू होम है और जेप्टो. इसमें जो लीशियस और जेप्टो है इनका लीशियस का खुद का ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म है और ए ब्रांड ने अदर ब्रांड के ऊपर भी अपना रजिस्टर कर चुके हैं, जैसे ब्लिंकिट है, स्विगी का इंस्टाग्राम है. सो देर आर मल्टीपल की इनिशिएटिव to increase the chicken processed meat. I will cover a few key initiatives which can be easily helpful to increase the processed chicken meat in the subsequent slide. For campaign for the public awareness. So, you know, there is increased demand for animal protein. In animal protein also, there is only one single protein which is very cheapest in the India. So we have to create a big campaign throughout the India and to serve the, create awareness about the nutritional, about the health, so that it will be create more positive impact on the customer. Like Vets in Poultry has conducted a very big walkathon and they are promoted more eggs and chicken. And there is very good support from the industry people, general public, and it got a very public support also. So I am requesting to, we have to come with many public awareness. तो जो जितने हम पब्लिक अवेयरनेस करेंगे उतना चिकन मीट का कंजम्पशन बढ़ाने में हेल्प होगा. इसके अलावा जो इन तमिलनाडु we have poultry regulatory committee which is mainly focusing on the negative propaganda, conducting more research, seminars, engagement of stakeholder. So they are more focusing negative propaganda means there are some rumors and myths, and industry having very good experience about COVID rumors also. So here in industry also having more rumors about chicken is pumped with hormones, steroids, chicken is fed with antibiotics. There is early puberty also. So we have to create more awareness about this session. So we have a very good speaker, Mr. Ramji Raghavan. He is going to speak about this. लेकिन जब मैंने भी एक बार प्रेजेंटेशन दिया था इसके बारे में एंड आई वाज प्रेजेंट एज अ स्पीकर. तो जब डॉक्टर्स ने हमसे इंटरेक्ट कर रहे थे कि रूमर्स क्या है, जब उनके पास पेशेंट आते हैं तो उनके क्वेश्चंस क्या होते हैं कि जो गर्ल्स है उनमें अर्ली पुबर्टी आ जाती है. तो आई वाज वेरी गॉड शॉक कि स्टिल देयर इज मोर रूमर्स एंड मिस इन द पब्लिक. Now, customer is demanding more sustainable, good quality product with global best practices. As you know, AMR is a global public health concern and important health issue. WHO is supporting and two strategies to mitigate the human health risk associated with antimicrobial used in the food animal, as well as they are helping to stakeholder and regulator to know which type of antibiotics is presently harmful for the humans. If you use the antibiotics like list of OI and WHO, तो इधर है ना WHO और OI का एक लिस्ट ऑफ एंटीबायोटिक है. अगर हम इनको दोनों एंटीबायोटिक को अगर कपल करते हैं तो इसमें जो ड्यूअल पर्पस एंटीबायोटिक्स है उनको हम निकाल सकते हैं. तो इससे क्या होता है कि जो AMR का जो रेजिस्टेंस है ना उससे कम हो जाएगा. And WHO has a model to strategize risk management for the animal, human and agriculture sector to make one coordinated project, like one health approach. Now in many QSR retail segment demanding antibiotic free chicken and they are started to give the policy like never ever antibiotics and residue-free chicken. So we have to come forward for this initiative. In India also, FSSAI has regulating antibiotic regulations. Recently, they have given updation also. So they are banned around 18 antibiotics, and around 34 antibiotics are approved with MRL limit. And a few QSR has committed to phase out the highest priority critical important antimicrobial for human, which include mainly CPLF4 third, fourth generation, then ketolides, quinolans, and polymyxin. So this is animal health and welfare. This topic always misunderstood between integrator and consumer also. We always has to speak about animal health and welfare instead of welfare. Because if you maintain the proper health and welfare, then only we can maintain the good quality of chicken. एक बार मुझे एक सीनियर आदमी ने पूछा कि डॉक्टर बर्ड्स को अगर काटना ही है तो क्यों उनको लैरेज चाहिए? जैसे बर्ड्स चिकन प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट में आता है तो उसको हम लैरेज फैसिलिटी में रुकाते हैं आधा घंटे के लिए, लेकिन एक सीनियर मैनेजमेंट पूछ रहा है कि क्यों आपको चाहिए वो, हमारे पास तो एक शेड है और कुछ क्यों चाहिए? सो उनका जो माइंड सेट है कि इसको काटना है तो क्यों, क्या एनिमल वेलफेयर लेना है, लेकिन इसके लिए जब बर्ड्स आएगा आपके पास रुकेगा तो आपकी जो डेड ऑन अराइवल है उसका परसेंटेज बढ़ेगा, प्लस जो हमारा स्लॉटर है वो ह्यूमन स्लॉटर होना चाहिए कि उसको मतलब तकलीफ नहीं होना चाहिए. अल्टीमेटली इट विल बी हेल्पफुल टू मेंटेन द गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ चिकन ऑल्सो. So and consumer perspective, they are thinking like that, if food animal is healthier, then product having a better quality. If food is ethically produced, it is healthier to eat and safe to eat also. And now more QSR and modern retail also, they are demanding more animal welfare with global best practices, like McDonald's, KFC, they having their own standard requirement. Burger King more support to the NCC audit checklist. IK having a better program. So all these QSR is demanding animal health and welfare certification. So they having their own set of the standard requirement, and they are developed some third-party auditors. They are coming and ensuring animal welfare has taken care from their back end to the processing plant. And this animal health and welfare not only helping for the welfare of the birds, it will be improve the commercial KPIs also in terms of decreasing your mortality, DOA, transit mortality, improvement of the product quality also. So there is a requirement of transparency in our whole poultry supply chain, because there is a risk associated in each area, and how this risk we are communicating to other स्टेक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो अगर हम हमारा रिस्क, जैसे फीड मिल का जो रिस्क है, हम अगर आगे फार्म को नहीं बताएंगे तो वो रिस्क आगे चला जाएगा. इसलिए हमारे जो भी रिस्क है हमने आगे कम्युनिकेट करना चाहिए. जैसे कि प्लांट, सो वी हैव टू इंश्योर दैट बर्ड्स इज फ्री फ्रॉम द डिसीज, देन ओनली गोज टू द फ्रॉम. Then we have to develop more laboratory capabilities, so it will be helpful to mitigate the risk at the particular stage only. Now time has comes to develop the ideal boiler integration system, which is more sustainable also. In this system, all system will become under one umbrella, so it will be helpful to maintain the good quality of the product, as well as it will be helpful for the save the cost also, because we are minimizing a different cost holder into the systems. In India, many integrator has started this model in the phase manner. So in India, mostly in yellow color, already all integrator has a very good hold in their back end. So now they have to focus on the front end. Regarding modern chicken processing in India, we have total around 62 chicken processing plants in India, and it is more located in the South India, and there is more demand in the East India. And there is no single chicken processing plant in few states, where there is more chicken capita consumption is more like UP, Bihar, Odisha. They don't have any chicken processing plants. So there is more opportunity in this state along with eastern state. If you see the birds capacity, birds with less than 2,000 birds capacity is more, which contribute around 52%, which are majorly lacks in the GMP practices, cold chain, and processed garment. So in this plant also we have to upgrade their systems. And now a new chicken processing plant also coming. We have to keep more focus because now industry is major for, lacking in the manpower also. So if we are thinking to more automation, then it will be survival of your plant will be very good. And there is a less number of technical person also. So how industry has developing more professional people is important for the future. And we need to some government support also. Now Dr. Lipi has explained few government scheme also. How we are taking help from the government is important. Mainly we need to support in the regulate the wet market with minimum requirement. It is not possible to remove wet market within short time. But we have to give some set of the regulatory requirements so that it will be reduced the in phase manner. We need some support for the infrastructure development. And we are requesting to Federation also to reduce some GST on the frozen meat so that it will be more availability for the processed meat. Processed chicken product also playing a key role to increase the chicken meat consumption in India. So there are majorly three categories for processed chicken. First is marinated chicken, which will become some drumstick or lollipop or tangdi kebab like that. In coated products, it's like a farm product, nuggets, patties, and KFC style chicken. In cold cuts will become like a sausage, salami, ham product. And in other category, it will be like toppings, which is using for like Subway and Domino's, then meatball and kebab. These chicken value products are continuously increasing due to the change in the lifestyle and consumer preference. And processed chickens are more preferred in the HoReCa and food service sector. And youngster having more preference for this processed product at QSR. And there are around 42 chicken processing, further processing plant in India with different capabilities. If you see, as per the industry estimates, chicken processed products is around 70,000 metric ton annually. The chicken guarantee is nothing but like that, it is assurance. Okay, so and it sets some benchmark for boiler industry also, and it is some set for the simple consumer assurance about the product. In USA, this trend is more, they are giving more guarantee about the chicken produced in the processed market. So each product has label with some chicken guarantees like free hormones, steroids, veterinarian, animal welfare. So ये जो guarantees है, ये क्या लोगों को अवेयरनेस के लिए बहुत हेल्प करती है. और कुछ हम कोई भी प्रोडक्ट पे अगर कुछ लिख देते हैं तो अल्टीमेटली वो कस्टमर को लगता है कि ये बहुत अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है. तो इसलिए हमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा चिकन की गारंटी देना चाहिए. So similar to investment company, now in India also few e-commerce and QSR has started to give chicken guarantees, like in Licious, they are giving commitment for the chicken welfare, no antibiotics, no hormones. Fresh to Home also giving antibiotic residue free chicken. In Nandu's also giving free chicken benefits. Now recently Domino's also declared their policy, and they are giving guarantee on their box also, never ever antibiotics. And some well-known brand like Zoraben, Godrej, they also giving some guarantee in terms of no hormones, no preservative, and no antibiotics. Regarding cold chain, as you know, the chicken is very perishable product, and we have to take care of product during processing, transportation, and retail sectors. If you and there is chances of breakage. Nowadays also some people are carrying the chicken in the ambient temperature, and mostly in HoReCa they are using ice to storage the chicken. already that ice having some contamination, it will be contaminate more chicken and it will be a negative impact on the product quality. This is a typical structure of cold chain management in India, and there is a chances of break of the cold chain in the majorly Horeca retail sector due to electricity failure. So that and chances of spoilage of chicken. So that in between we have to find some backup system also. So now we have to develop the cold chain logistic with IoT technology. It will be not only helpful for your cold chain maintain, it will be track real time your vehicle. It will be helpful to road optimization also. Again, it will be produce some reports also. And avoid the pilferage detection. So if our vehicle start from the plant, in between, if we open the door also, it will be create one automatic message and comes to the stakeholder. So we can avoid that some filterage during the supply chain. So branding of chicken, many people are speaking about the branding of chicken. Okay, and branding of chicken is not helpful for customer. It will be add responsibility of brand owner also, because they knows कि if I am selling chicken in my own brand, I have to take care of more precautions in each step. अगर बर्ड्स है ओपन मार्केट में, उसको तो कुछ मालूम ही नहीं कि बर्ड्स कौन सी कंपनी का आता है, वेंकिस का आता है, सगोना का आता है. We don't know. But in brand, we know that this chicken has to be come from that particular brand, and if there is some problem, I will raise the issue with the brand owner. So these trends are increasing in India. E-commerce has rapidly grown their brand within short time, like Licious, Fresh to Home, and Jepto having a release brand. One integrator, Nandu's Chicken, they having omni-channel. They also created their brand within very short time. Poultry integrator also having their brand like Venky's, Saguna, Del Fresh, then Zora Bain, Godrej, Sneha. Now, non-poultry integrator also come forward like ITC. They having their brand Mastership. So they are taking a product from processed chicken and branding in their Mastership brand. So these trends are increasing, and consumers are more preferencing to the brand product. There is a need of development of retail chain also, because retail chain only can make good brand of the product, and there is complete control of the integrator also. We can maintain proper cold chain in our own retail shop. So in India, many integrator has started their retail brand, which are growing more in their particular region. We have to come forward to expand this in other area, because once customer enter in your retail shop, he can select the chicken as per his convenience. He can check the quality of the product, and he will take with a proper care. So it will be increase the positiveness about your product and the brand. And we need to, as an industry, promote more export chicken. So as you know, in Indian poultry industry is self-sufficient. We don't have major import and export. So hardly we are exporting very small volume in terms of whole bird and some cut products, which are mainly in feet. And we are exporting to like Bhutan, Maldives, and Middle East countries. So वही डॉक्टर भोसले सर बोल रहे थे कि जस्ट वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट प्रोसेस चिकन, कि जैसी इंडस्ट्री चिकन प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट डालेंगे, पोल्ट्री फेडरेशन इंडिया को प्रमोशन करना है एक्सपोर्ट का. So it is 100% true only, because industry can make modern chicken processing plant, but industry can only go to government. They have to convenience to the government to promote the chicken meat, because there is no proper disease surveillance system in India. Most of the importing countries want a disease surveillance system, and we have to take more government support in terms of zoning, because India is having a very big country. If suddenly bird flu coming in one area, it will be impact the whole India. So if we have to focus more on zoning of the in India also, so that we can claim the AI free like a bird compartment. Then we have to develop more laboratory facilities with the help of government, and requesting for the government also for some subsidy. We have to be more competitive in the global market. Finally, I would like to conclude, there is a growing demand for animal protein, in the country, and chicken protein can play the key role to fulfill the protein requirement in the country. Development of sustainable poultry business model increase per capita consumption of chicken with better commercial KPI. Already major integrator has started to their new processing plant, and it will be helpful to reduce again further 10 to 15% weight market in the future. Shifting consumer demand towards the home delivery, more out for the poultry consumption and growth, and grocery retail will be helpful for distribution channels. Demand for processed chicken from QSR, Horeca, and organized retail steadily increasing. And stricter government policies for food safety, biosecurity, animal welfare can be helpful to the increase the processed chicken meat consumption. Finally, let us lead, let us inspire, let us create a better world live in, let us sustain what we have now before time comes when there is nothing to sustain anymore. Thank you very much.